we are so back with another RNG Gods video. But like I said in the last one, I don't just want to keep making videos where all I'm doing is rolling high tier auras. As you can see, it's been about 18 hours since I last filmed, and I have 25, meaning if it went like this, it would take me 4 days before I got to 100. And that is the next time I am opening a high tier. I am keeping myself until I get to 100 auras. We have 8 auras left to collect in total, and I believe we can get there. And if you want to get there too, then make sure to subscribe to this video so that you can get CalBlox luck. And if you don't believe me, just look at these people who've been doing it. Everybody rolling in CalBlox luck now. And remember, when we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away 1,000 Robux to a lucky winner. We are well on the way, almost halfway there now, actually. And I can't thank you guys enough for the support. But because we've been speaking about auras, hear me out. I'm going to take you guys to the Discord, where we are going to look through some of the auras that have been submitted as community creations. One of the coolest things that I've found since joining this community is that there's a bunch of very talented people who post their ideas in the Discord. And I think it's about time we shine a light on some of those ideas. So what I did for this was I actually scrolled back to the first day that I joined the RNG Gods community. Some of these pieces of art are very well made in actual programs for making auras. Some of them are just drawings and ideas, but we're going to go through a whole bunch, and then you guys can let me know your faves. Now, the first one I saw is pretty cool, and as you can see, it is made in an actual program here. It's called Poseidon, God of the Sea, and it's made by XOZO. Some of these have videos, and some of them are just pictures. This one's kind of sick, though. Apparently, these things all spin around it. I do love an elemental style when it comes to auras. And you can see here, they pitched it at 1 in 25 mil. I think that's probably quite reasonable, actually. And then this was a separate one that they just called Poseidon, which I guess is like a lower tier version of it, which is super cool. Yeah, see, this is definitely an aura that I would love to see in the game. I'm a big fan of colorful things. I think this looks like a really sick one. 1 in 5 mil. Do I think that's steep? Maybe. I don't know. But I think they put a lot of hard work into this. I think it's really cool. I always love an aura where the guy just seems to be sort of chilling. Unless, of course, he's not chilling and he's being, like, abducted. I'm really not sure which way that looks. But overall, a very, very cool aura. XOZO really popping off. This aura was posted by Thallium. Falling, 1 in 88,888. I do like the idea of this. Maybe, like, falling into a portal. I also just love seeing how talented everyone is, because even from this drawing, you can kind of get a huge idea of what they were going for, and I really like that. Again, another one from Thallium. I think a nice, easy, simple one, just where there's some, like, little glitch effects going on. We've seen a lot of glitch effects in things like digital containment and in code surge. Having a lower tiered one would be really cool. Something like glitched could be fun. So this one's posted by Squid, and it's called Void Walker. Now, there is a lot going on, but it is really sick. I would say that it does look a little like Dark Heart, but it is different enough for them both to exist, I feel. I don't even know how you would begin to make something like this, but it is very, very cool. I'd definitely be super excited if I was to open this up. So that's how you know it's a good one. This one's posted by Tricky. Again, this is super fun. It's a little similar to Smited in a way, I suppose, but having the lightning coming from a giant orb and just like zapping you. I do also like your guys just chilling too, like nothing's happening. But again, very, very cool. Love the vortex stuff underneath. I also like when it has something interesting, like a 1 in 1.1111111. This is very fun. Now this one's crazy. Posted by Ishigama Senku. I think it's called Thunder God. Look at the effect on this. Honestly, for me, this would have to be like a 1 in 30, 40 million aura. The effect is so sick. The way stuff's like slamming down next to you and everything. And this like black cyclone with the purple and lightning stuff. Really, really cool. I like this a lot. I'm not sure if any of these ever actually make it into game, by the way. I think it's just people sharing their aura ideas that they've made. And it's just so cool to see how creative everyone is. I like this from Goodnight Excalibur. With your little guy trying to pull the sword out of the stone. Very fun. And I gotta give him to this as well. Oof is a pretty funny one where like you're just constantly in that detached form. I would want to roll this. Now, this one, I remember this was the first aura that I remember thinking, nah, this is actually really sick. It's from Shiver and it's called Surfs Up. Look how cool this is. Imagine you were just chilling on a surfboard. Even if they couldn't do it with all this stuff behind it, like it's got a tree and you're on some water. Even if it was just like a little bit of a wave and a surfboard here. This is a sick aura. I think it's very original. I like it a lot. Ishigami Senku again with another one. Donut. I like this. Just a hole straight through your body. I'm not sure how doable this is. They put it as a 1 in 11,000. I would personally put it as like a 1 in 8888. So it just looks like there's loads of donuts. But I like this. Goodnight posted another one of my favorites. Mirrored. I think this is very, very fun. Like you could see yourself across the other side of a mirror. They did eventually change it to a 1 in 37,073, so even the number is mirrored, which I think is super creative. Clearly, I dislike all the ones that Goodnight did because I thought this was sick as well. Portals, obviously a throw out to the game. Portal. But like, yeah, having your head coming out at the top and your legs popping out at the bottom. Such a cool idea. I'm not sure where copyright stands on Roblox, but like, if you can get away with this, I like this one a lot. It says loops too, so I'm thinking maybe they think you're just falling through this the whole time. I don't know how difficult that would be to make happen. Even if this was just a stationary one like this, I would still want it. Gotta give big shout out to my guy, Caesar. He actually told me about this idea, and I came up with the name for it. So there was like a joke in the community because it kept saying cube strike imminent. But then I think the dev was like away for like a week and a half. So Caesar came up with this idea to have the cube right behind you. And I said that they should call it imminent. And I actually think this is great. Also, Caesar went the extra way to do this in like Blender, I think. So big respect. And I think this would be a sick aura, honestly. Goodnight posted this one. It's called Chill. They just want to be able to lean against walls. I like it. Venture posted this where it was, it's called Null, and there's actual variations of Null. Like you get more Null, the rarer it is. I feel like, I'm not an expert, but I feel like Souls has something like this. That would be my only thing. But overall, it's very cool to have like a series of an aura. So like the most basic one is here, and then you can get like modifications or glitch versions. I like this. This one is called Chroma Star. There is a lot of RGB going on in this, which I am not saying is a bad thing, but there is like 500 different things going on here. There's some musical notes coming out the back. I like this a lot. It's very cool. It's very colorful. It might be a bit overwhelming on the server, but again, very talented. Oh, they actually made a V2. Hold on. They actually made a V2. Somehow it's even more colorful. Okay, just when you thought all the colors were already in there. No. They added more RGB. Respect. I like this one from Thallium. Blocked, where you have like a sort of glitched out, blocked thing over you. Also with the cyber theme, which is the current arc for RNG Gods. So super cool to see not just an aura, but also an aura that is on theme. I think it's a really cool idea. I like this a lot. Drago posted this one, Laser Glock. I do think Glock is a fan favorite in Souls RNG, so having some sort of laser Glock for us to run around with, I would not complain. And that was a bunch of the auras that I thought were really, really cool from the Discord. I know this has been a very different video. I just wanted to show some love to the community who are constantly making such cool things. I'm waiting for the next update. I'm waiting for 100 high tiers. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.